He'll be ready for this fight.
Okay, let's meet the fighters. And James Brennan, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our co-main event of this evening. 5-minute rounds for the X1 Welterweight Championship. Brought to you by IA Bowl, a new experience in entertainment. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, coming to us by way of Kailua. He brings with him a record of 6 wins, 2 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you Brandon Wolff. And his opponent fighting across the ring out of the blue corner, coming to us by way of Omaha, Nebraska, bringing a record of 17 wins, 3 defeats. He is the X1 Welterweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Reiner, Chad Reiner.
So as we take a look at the tail of the tape, and boy, for Reiner, 9 of those 17 victories have been by way of submission.
He's phenomenal on the ground. He says he's a jiu-jitsu blue belt, but his wrestling experience always puts him in good positions in order to dominate. Very aggressive with his elbows and busy on the ground.
This is going to be a war. 5-minute rounds where conditioning now will take its toll. In talking with both fighters, they said, boy, if there was a fighter that I wanted to go 5 rounds with, Wolff said it would be Chad Reiner, and Reiner said it would be Brandon Wolff. Both in excellent shape.
Reiner actually came into my gym on Tuesday, get his last little roll in, and rolled with a bunch of guys, probably 6 guys for maybe 6 minutes apiece. In great shape, went hard. Nice right hand by Brandon Wolff. But as we've seen before in his fight with Mark Moreno, Reiner has a great chin. He can take a lot of damage. Nice takedown by Brandon Wolff, right to the mouth position.
Right to the mouth, first takedown of the night. Let's see what Brandon Wolff can work from the dominant position. Reiner is a very, very skilled wrestler from the bottom position.
Reiner's going to probably want to try to create a scramble here, but this might even be a better position for Brandon Wolff because he locked that leg up. He's able to stop Chad from kind of getting up, and usually wrestlers always get up with that bottom leg. And Reiner's really, really heavy hipped.
Nico, and something that we've seen of Chad Reiner, he never gets flustered. He always remains calm, even though if he's on his back.
Like a true champion, he's always calm and collected, even though he's fighting off his back, just by watching him fight. The man's a champion.
Good job by Brandon Wolff here, staying busy on top. Slip that elbow in. Chad almost got that. He likes to kind of sneak to the back, too. Lock that elbow in. Lock it down, sneak to the back. Wolff did a good job by coming back in, squaring off those hips.
Chris West is warning Chad Reiner about blows to the back of the head. Now, you mentioned Reiner rolling around in your gym this week. As for Brandon Wolff, when he was doing some training at MMAD out in Kailua, he was going 5-minute rounds, each with a fresh fighter every round, just to build up his cardio.
Yeah, Rob Hissia, who's the wrestling coach at MMAD, says he sees these guys, him and his brother, he has a twin brother, and they just go off and just knock the blocks off of each other, man, in practice.
But how's that? Okay, you bring in another fresh 5-minute fighter to go another round with him, and he's still in the ring. Oh, and another warning here. No downward strikes. Maybe Reiner didn't attend that fighters meeting before the bout started. He's kind of questioning the calls of referee Chris West. Wolff trying to pass the guard of Reiner. There is blood coming from the left eye area of Chad Reiner, as Wolff has now been in a dominant position for most of this round.
He's doing a good job at creating space and utilizing that space to throw some nice, solid punches. Good posture here. He can throw a lot of power in those punches. You just have to worry about keeping those hips nice and square. So then sneak out to the side, arm bar or a drag.
Break right here, guys. Break. Reset the middle.
Nico, what do you think of Brandon Wolff thus far?
You know what? I'm pretty surprised with his ground skills because when I first trained with Brandon 6 years ago, the guy had no ground skills, no wrestling skills. My man, I guess he polished his game real well, and then now look at him right now. He's on top, pounding the hell out of Chad right now.
Now the blood coming out of the left eye area of Chad Reiner is of huge concern for him. Blood keeps streaming out, and if you're Brandon Wolff, you serve as a target there.
Watch the arm bar. Good job by stepping up, and he passes. This is where Reiner's going to kind of go after that leg, try to go belly down, and stuck in a single. Nice job.
And he's going to get his back. Oh, good job by Reiner not to give up the neck.
Excellent job by Wolff. Switching positions and kind of beating Reiner to the punch here. Wolff's doing a good job at being patient and holding the position. A lot of guys, they're too aggressive with that left hand instead of holding an underhook and keeping him on his back. Vicious elbow there.
Less than 20 seconds left to go here in round one as Reiner trying to cover up. 10 seconds left, and I believe Reiner will be just content on waiting out these last seconds and get into the corner and get some first aid on that eye. And there's the bell signifying the end of the first round, scheduled for 5. Boy, if we have 4 more rounds like that, we're in for a treat.
Definitely. Excellent showing by Reiner Wolff. I think Reiner has like 12 or 15 years in wrestling. Phenomenal wrestler. And Wolff just put him down, controlled him, and not only controlled him on the ground, also punished him. You see that little exchanges right here? Huge left hook that kind of rocks him a little bit.
Yeah, Chad, he has to be careful, man. That guy's Brandon Wolff's stand-up is real awesome. You don't want to get hit. I got hit by him one time to the body. He took me down. My first time I ever sparred with him. Man, Brandon's real tough.
As we'll see, a punch to the head now.
Setting up that arm lock right here. Good job by pulling out that arm. Goes right in the cross side right there. Excellent defense from awkward position. You know, that was a very, very good position for Chad Reiner to pull off that arm bar. And perfect timing by Wolff to get out of that situation.
Brandon Wolff, 2 of his losses were in a K1 event at Aloha Stadium, or at least one of his losses were at a K1 event at Aloha Stadium. He's 6-2, and Chad Reiner coming off a loss that he lost to Dan Hardy in England by TKO. He said it wasn't a TKO. He said it was just the referee stopped the fight from strikes while he was on the ground. Well, that's a TKO. It's a stoppage. He kept telling me he didn't want it to go down the books as a TKO as the second round starts now. And Reiner's a little bit more active. We've seen this before in the Moreno fight. He kind of let Mark punch his way out. Oh, nice high kick.
I think he's hard in that one.
Oh.
He caught the shin in that one.
As Wolff continued to exert his dominance from on top.
Just kind of sneak in a guillotine. He has a very, very nice guillotine. Nice.
Going from Kimura. Can Reiner hold it off?
Good defense by Reiner. You see how Brandon Wolff, even if he lost it, he still kind of gained his position, kept his position here, gives him more opportunities to dominate.
Watch your base. Watch your base.
Oh,
watch
nice.
the armbar.
That was a quick armbar right there. Excellent defense.
2 times now, Brandon Wolff has recognized Reiner going for the armbar. It was quick enough to pull his arm out. Brandon Wolff almost had Reiner's back. You know, that's how he got the name in high school, the Grinder. He just outlasted everyone. He's just very frustrating to a lot of fighters. Slips in and out very effectively.
Just excellent riding position here by Brandon Wolff. Controlling those hips, breaking them down.
Nico, how troublesome will that blood be to the eye? Oh, that was a great move.
I don't think it's a problem right now for Chad. The blood is not like it's gushing out or anything, but from here, from this position where we're watching, I think he's all right.
It just looks nasty. So Wolff with side control on Chad Reiner on the ground. Reiner, the champion here at X1 in the welterweight division. Brandon Wolff would no doubt like to bring that belt back to Hawaii. 2 minutes have elapsed here in the second round, scheduled for 5. If it goes to full distance, that's 25 minutes of MMA combat.
Brandon's doing a good job also by pacing himself as well, keeping good position, staying heavy. Reiner's working hard. Oh, nice switch there. It's a short guillotine. And just suck it in and arch back and wants to lock those legs down so he can put his hips up.
Does he have it deep enough?
It's difficult to finish in this position.
And he lets it go. And now Reiner gets Wolff in a headlock. Lets it go.
See if he can kind of capitalize in this top position. Majority of the fight, he's been on his back. Looking for that key lock as well.
Reiner now in command of this fight from the top position. Wolff trying to switch, and he does switch. Nice job. As both fighters go to their feet. Reiner throwing knees and punches. Wolff trying to back away and defend himself. Oh, and a nice counter punch by Wolff. Knee to the head by Reiner. Knees. Steady diet of knees to the head of Wolff. Wolff trying to cover up now. And he backs him into the corner.
He's throwing a lot of knees, but none of them landing. Excellent defense. What happens is when you throw those knees, it takes a lot out of you to bring those knees up constantly. And it caused no damage. Probably in his best interest to kind of keep himself in the defensive position, let him try to kick and knee himself out.
That's why you don't see me throwing those knees, man. It's a lot of work.
60 seconds left to go here in the second. It's been an exciting fight from the get-go. Wolff from the bottom, Reiner on top. Reiner the champion. Almost got his man off.
Good job at bumping to kind of get out of that arm lock attempt.
Reiner fought twice in the UFC in 2007. He is 0-2 in that organization. Says he will never fight for the UFC again. Had a very, very bad experience there. Well, when you lose, that can't be a good experience. Half guard, trying to put him out, trying to slip past now, with 20 seconds left to go here in the second.
There you go. Couple more shots. Couple more shots. Feel around. That's it, Feel around.
10 seconds. Very, very tactical fight thus far from these two 170-pound contestants.
That's where we're going to see the conditioning come into play. Nico, at the end of your fights, at the end of the second round, where do you think is where kind of the rounds of champions? They always say it's the last round, but you just not the last round yet. Halfway through the fight, you see some guys kind of fading.
Well, a lot of people don't realize, man, you really got to train for conditioning. Man, when the third round hits or second round hits, man, I'm already tired. A lot of people don't know, but this sport is a tough sport to prepare for. And right now, I'm feeling them right now. Man. Just watching Brandon right now. Oh, God.
Well, Nico, we just saw the replay of the high kick by Brandon Wolff. Got him with the shin. You called it right away. As Reiner was a little hurt there, he started to throw the knees, but they were ineffective as Brandon Wolff was covering up.
He pretty much needed to follow up on that one, but I guess he didn't see him get stunned a little. I saw Reiner got stunned, but he recovered.
Well, Brandon Wolff talked before the fight about this is the fight he wanted to fight. Many of his fights have been quick knockouts, quick submissions. He knew Chad Reiner was a type of fighter that could go the distance with him. He says if it's available to take him out early, he will. But this is a guy that wants to work out, wants to get in 5-5s. And that would be a great treat for the folks here at the Blaisdell and those watching at home.
Also, we're talking about it early, Nico. When guys come in great shape, and you start getting exchanged, you start getting hit early, how much does that take out of your conditioning? Because you see a lot of guys get gassed when, kind of early in the match when they get hit hard. As a guy who actually got hit a lot and hit other guys, you can kind of see it. What is going through your head when guys hitting you? Do you feel like your conditioning going down?
Well, it comes with experience and sparring. And I believe in sparring a lot because, when getting pressured and getting hit, it takes a lot out of you.
So you just kind of get used to being hit and kind of pushing through it.
Exactly.
Oh, nice left hand. This is the range that Wolff wants to be right here. He's real slick with that left hook, setting up with the jabs, giving good angles. Oh, man.
Wolff now trying to zero in on the target. Push kick, follows up with a left. Jab to left. Oh, Reiner stuck in a left jab. High kick blocked by Wolff.
I think it's a mistake to stand up with Brandon right now. Brandon is a seasonal striker. He spars the biggest guys in the gym, but I think Chad should be careful.
We're also seeing Reiner take some heavy hits from Mark Moreno, who could be the hardest hitter at 170 and still keep coming. But you definitely see that Brandon Wolff has it kind of, his punch is kind of dialed in there.
Looks like they're playing with each other right now.
Yeah, it sure does. Looks like they're just kind of trying to see which one will blink first. Reiner did that to Moreno, kind of let Moreno just kind of punch himself out. And then he would come in for the kill, and he did that twice to Mark Moreno. But Moreno and Wolff, those are two different fighters, and Wolff, certainly the bigger 170 fighter now.
Nice left.
Yeah.
That left hook is like found a home.
Oh, good job by Wolff to cover up those knees. Those were effective against Moreno. The knees by Reiner. Oh, big kicks. Both fighters trading blows.
He's catching those kicks on his elbows too.
Wow, we saw a lot of groundwork in the first two rounds. Now we're just seeing the two guys just stand and bang.
That's where I hope that the judges are actually taking a good look at these strikes, because Reiner's throwing a lot of strikes, but not a lot of them landing. Great defense. Wolff's throwing less punches, but all of them are landing almost. He's staying busy.
Well, especially with the knees. Brandon's doing a good job of just blocking the knees. Reiner now just standing toe-to-toe with Wolff. Backs him up in the corner.
This is where that mental toughness developed during that steel training. Brandon's never going to give up.
Oh, big, huge knees. Nice elbow. Boy, it doesn't even look like Brandon Wolff is. And he comes back with a flurry. Oh, what a nice left. Reiner says, nice punch. Hey, do it again, he says. Taunting Brandon Wolff.
I don't know if Chad Reiner could take any more punches, but he's trying to play the game, the Jason Miller game, but you have to be careful, man. This guy does have some power.
Both fighters putting on a show. Reiner not giving up. Oh, that might have hurt. Oh, and Wolff is covering up. Reiner sets him to kill. Wolff has got to hold on here as he backs his man into the corner. Covering up his Wolff. Perhaps he might be letting Reiner punch himself out. Wolff is not responding to anything.
Blocking everything, though.
Yeah,
he is. Things. I don't know if it was like a liver shot. Nice right hand coming back by Wolff.
Wolff is coming back.
Reiner just grinding him out right here.
Right above us now as Brandon Wolff ties up his man. And a takedown. The crowd goes wild.
It's exactly where Wolff wants to be right here. If you're hurt, it's a lot better to be on top and breathing. Nice job of Reiner coming, immediately getting up.
Right above us now as Brandon Wolff took a barrage of punches, many of those blocked by the former Navy SEAL. Reiner still throwing knees and punches. Oh, that right hand got in there. Wolff answering back. Both fighters not relenting. Is he playing possum? He might be playing possum. 15 seconds. Oh,
he hurt him on that.
Oh, that hurt Reiner.
Just when you think Reiner has the upper hand, he comes back. Wolff comes back with a huge shot.
And the crowd appreciates the battle.
2 more rounds.
That happened in the third
2
round, and we
more
got 2
rounds.
more. Wow.
That's exactly what it is. You see if he can keep that pace up. Reiner looks in incredible shape. Like, you know, he hit, he keeps on coming forward. You know, that's got to like kind of break a little of the spirit when you hit him with hard punches, and the damn guy just keeps on coming forward.
Where do we begin in the highlights of this round? Because, boy, Reiner brought everything but the kitchen sink, and it seemed that Brandon Wolff was just fending off the attack.
You know,
That's that shot right there. I think it was like a liver kick or a body shot or something. But Brandon has excellent defense. So he tucks that chin nice and tight, kind of hides that chin. He comes back and fires over. So even when he's throwing those punches, he's still throwing those hips, so it's a lot of power generated in those punches.
right now, Reiner must be thinking, what the hell is going on with these guys? I thought the locals were supposed to get tired and go down.
What, do I have to bring a baseball bat into this ring to knock this guy out? Blow after blow, and you said it, Mike Kutsugi, it might be discouraging, you know, to a Chad Reiner, throwing everything you got, throwing bombs the way he did, and Wolff just shaking it off. And you mentioned it too, the training and the discipline to complete the Navy SEAL program. And it all carries over into life, into work, and now into the ring of MMA.
You got to think about it. This guy's coming in. This guy's trying to punch his head off, but this other guy is trying to shoot him in his last job. You know what I mean?
2 more rounds, 2 more 5-minute rounds. How much can these fighters take? You know, Reiner is an ex-Marine, used to train with Marine wrestling team. So this is Marines versus sailors. Boy, they don't like each other in the first place. No wonder we got a war here. Shoot attempt right into the corner. Wolff. Oh, this is what he did to Moreno. Oh, a big body slam.
I think that probably took a lot of energy on Reiner right now, but you gotta understand, Brandon's wrestling is real good, you know. You got a good team, you know, out there in Kailua. A lot of Kahuku wrestlers. A lot of people don't know that they all wrestlers that turn out of their team. So
the last time a Chad Reiner pulled a move like that in this building, he broke the ribs of Mark Moreno in winning the X1 welterweight championship.
Trying to go for a toe, but it's an awkward position. He's not going to do it more like a hip lock than anything else. He pulls that leg out to the side.
Right now, Reiner is looking for a desperate submission. Right now, he's trying to go for a full lock, which is hard to get from his position.
Be better off going back to Kimura.
Trying to gain the back. Oh, it's almost a carbon copy of the Moreno fight. After he did the slam, he went and took Moreno's back. As now, Wolff now in a precarious position. And now the hammer throw by Reiner.
Crucifix right here.
Taking some mean punches to the ear is Brandon Wolff.
Reiner's doing a good job of keeping that right arm trapped of Wolff.
As I mentioned at the top of this fight, 9 of Reiner's 17 victories have been via the submission. Very skilled on the ground. Knows how to put the pieces together. Put his man in a position where he will give up a back, give up an arm, give up a toe lock. And now he has the back of Brandon Wolff. Trying to get the hooks in. Wolff fighting off the advances of Reiner.
Wolff doing a good job, 2-on-1, grabbing that hand. Wants to see if he can kind of place it on over the other side. Trying to create a little space, create a scramble so he can make a quick turn to gain the top.
3 minutes have elapsed here in round number 4, scheduled for 5 in a grueling welterweight championship bout.
He's kind of grinding his face there more than anything else. Wolff wants to put his back to the ground. Look for a turn. See if he can make that turn. Be careful of the arm lock right here. Arm lock and triangle.
Wolff trying to slip out the back door here.
He's got it locked in a triangle position.
Oh, and he has his arm. Trying to wheel that arm over. Brandon Wolff with all his might. Trying to get out of it. And he does a good job, at least for the moment.
Needs to keep that head up and drive forward to kind of get out of that triangle. Good job by coming through.
Oh, and he does get right into the guard. Nice job by Brandon Wolff.
Excellent defense, especially when you're tired.
1 minute left here, and they're right above us. And you can hear the breathing from both fighters.
Nice switch by Reiner to take the top.
Good, good, good. Smart, hard, half time. You have 45 seconds left. Be smart.
Both great technicians on the ground here. Nice switches, nice arm lock attempts, great defenses.
It seems that Brandon Wolff has done more of the defense in this particular round than any other round. Still a long way to go. 30 seconds in this round and another 5-minute round for the fifth.
Brandon's actually doing a good job. You keep them locked down like that. Kind of catch a breather right there. Stay safe.
10 seconds. And both fighters will be content to have it go to a fifth and final 5-minute round. Well, you got to be careful what you ask for. They both wanted to go 5-5s, and that's certainly what's going to happen tonight.
Exactly. Phenomenal conditioning by both guys. You think Brandon Wolff is tired, but he keeps on gunning out great takedowns, good takedown defenses. Phenomenal.
What do you guys see this fight right now? 2-2?
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
it pretty
I see a
even.
draw right now.
Yeah, 2-2. So the fifth and final round might be the deciding factor here. Who has the stamina? Who has the condition to finish it out? Let's take a look at some of the replays from round number 4.
Here's that takedown. Sucks him up. Lifts him up. This is a lot of exertion here. Picks him up. Little airborne and drives that shoulder down. He's hoping to knock that air out again.
And this is where he will slide out of that triangle.
Excellent job by Brandon Wolff. Another very close submission by Reiner.
Chad Reiner has a very busy schedule. He's going to fight in Canada next month, Omaha in July, and then back to the UK in August. So kind of a jet setter, as Brandon Wolff would no doubt like to have Reiner go back to the mainland, less one welterweight belt.
Last round.
And legitimate, he is a professional fighter. Ask him what else he does. He trained at this one gym now in Arizona.
Yeah, the lab.
But he doesn't do training, nothing. He just fights. That's how he gets his money.
Still talking and jabbing towards Wolff. Telling him to bring it on. This might be a carbon copy of round 3 where we saw a lot of fireworks.
Brandon has to keep the backhand straight. Instead of those looping punches. It's a first down goes Frazier.
Oh, right down. He couldn't finish him off. Give credit to Reiner.
Give credit to Nico for telling him to straight that straight right, straight.
Boy, you see those knees buckle?
That's exactly what he needed. Straight down the pipe, and it landed like all his other punches, but this one dropped him.
Wow.
Like a bad habit. You see the blood coming out of his eye again, Reiner's eye.
Now Wolff.
That's what he needed to do, that straight right, huh?
Oh yeah, he's looping, like you said, and that one, he straightened him right down the pipe, landed clean.
Stand up! Stand up! Stand up!
And now Wolff from this position. Can he inflict more damage to his opponent? Got to be careful now. Reiner's the kind of guy that just before you know it, you're in an arm lock.
Got to stay busy underneath there, kind of getting angles, but he's doing a good job of controlling those hips, covering those knees. You cover those knees, very difficult to set up any type of triangle armbar.
Still a lot of time left in this round for Reiner to come back. But It is Wolff that threw the first salvo and another couple of punches as Reiner almost made it to his feet.
Nice little switch by Reiner to go after a single.
How hurt is Chad Reiner now?
It's hard to tell because he keeps on coming in stronger. And
well, he's going to try to pick him up. The suplex again, not as effective as the first one he did.
The way he's holding on to kind of required a lot more power out of Reiner to kind of pick him up.
Well, he had no strength to pick him up all the way up top.
Right in the middle of the 5th round right here.
Wow, what a war between these two. What a battle. Two well-conditioned athletes.
What Brandon needs to do, he needs to get up right now. If he gets up and try to make this fight standing, I think he's going to solidify this fight tonight.
Going after that submission. He locks it up. He's got to move his hips out to the right instead of to the left.
2 minutes left to go in this championship bout. Right back in the guard goes Reiner. The crowd, pro-Wolff here at the Blaisdell, urging their boy to get out of this.
Nice hip high switch right back to Kimura. Trying to muscle it out, straighten it on.
Can he bend it back? Reiner with a good job of moving out of position, and he gives it up.
See, Reiner's on top, but not really doing any damage. Actually,
Yeah.
Brandon Wolff is the one who's being more active, going for those submissions.
60 seconds left to go. Who will take home the X1 welterweight championship? Will it go back to Omaha or reside in Honolulu?
Work tough, man.
Brandon Wolff on the bottom with a knockdown, and they're going to stand him up for the last couple of seconds here of the 5th and final round. Wolff with a knockdown already, so he already has the edge in this round. Oh, and a swing and a miss, and a kick. Single shoot attempt. Sprawling out is Wolff.
Trying to pull in that single there. Wolff doing a good job. He's keeping those hips square, legs back. Nice suck in to finish that takedown.
If Wolff can hold his position right here, I think he may have the round in 10 seconds left. Two, one, and that's the end of 25 minutes.
We'll see how the judges voted for this one. The top dominant position versus the busy Wolff on the bottom with those submissions.
And don't forget the knockdown with the straight right hand that buckled Reiner.
Yeah. Hopefully they remember that early in that round. They score that correctly.
Nico, let's take a look at that devastating right hand, and you called it.
Yep, I've been telling him all week, that's last 2 weeks, you need to keep the hand straight because he likes to throw those looping punches.
There it is.
He connected it, man. Look at that.
That's textbook right there. Woo, right on the button.
And I just saw the knees of Chad Reiner just buckle under him. And then, boy, good job by Reiner to just not let Wolff just take advantage of him. But you both had it at 2-2, and perhaps Brandon Wolff did enough, Nico Vitale, to edge out perhaps a split decision.
You know what? Brandon's my good friend. I think he won tonight. I'm being honest, too. I think he won tonight.
And this is the kind of thing that can jumpstart a career. This is something that a Brandon Wolff was looking for.
Oh yeah, he's still growing in the sport. Guy that has been into the sport for a long time. He's been training for almost 8 years. He's got what it takes.
Yeah. Started MMA back in 2001, training with Egan Inoue at Grappling Unlimited. Moved over to Kailua, a more family atmosphere over at MMAD. And will it be the sailor or will it be the Marine that takes home the belt? And are we ready for the decision? Yes, we are. And we'll set it up topside. And James Brennan has the announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the scorecards here at the Blaisdell, where judge number 1 scores it 47-48 Wolff. Judge number 2 scores it 47-48 Reiner. And judge number 3 scores it 47-48 for your winner by split decision and new lightweight champion, Brandon Wolff.
Well, Nico Vitale, this wolf has come out of the forest, and it's mission accomplished for the former Navy SEAL that has taken the X1 welterweight belt away from Chad Reiner, and it will reside, at least for the time being, in Honolulu, Hawaii.
I don't know about that split decision, but hey, I'm proud of this kid, man. He's been a long way, and I guarantee you the next fight he'll be prepared. He'll be prepared to defend that champion.
And really, no losers in this match. Although he will take home the belt, Chad Reiner really put up a great fight.
You know what? I think we should see a rematch in this fight. So
let's hear from the champion, and let's go up to my partner, Mike Unzuka. Mike?
Here with Brandon Wolff. That was one of the worst wars that I've ever seen. Once you got the edge, then he knocked you. You came back and was back and forth. You know, you looked tired early in the match, but every time you look like you're down and out, then you hit him with a good shot. How close where you were to like being so tired that you can't go on?
I got tired early on, but I was prepared for that. That's how we train. I trained for 5-5s against another animal, a warrior, and that's exactly what I got. It was a close fight, and I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. That was all about the experience right there, and I just had to persevere. I got him, he got me. I had to fight smart.
You're aggressive with the ground. Even when he put you on your back, you're aggressive with the submissions that probably won you that last deciding 5th round. Did you feel like your fight was possibly slipping away when he kept on putting you down in the 5th round?
Yeah, I mean, I think the judges were pretty accurate. It was back and forth. You know, once I felt like I was gaining momentum, he just came back and fucking grounded me. You know what I mean? So a lot of people don't realize he came off of a fight 3 weeks ago. He didn't have to come over here and put his belt on the line. And that just shows what kind of fighter he is, and I respect that. And I wouldn't have wanted it any other way.
You definitely earned this victory, and there's a lot of great 170-pounders in Hawaii, and definitely you just you threw your name in the hat as one of those great 170-pound champions. Congratulations. Brandon Wolff.
Thank you. Braun, urgent care in Kailua. Dr. Braun took my game to a whole nother level. The boys at Team MMA Development who made the sacrifices and put me on the cage, put me on the ropes every day. Hawaiian Fight Gear, Kochi Restaurant, all my sponsors, MRA, McCoy Rothman Incorporated, OTM, So Fine, all the guys on our shirts. It was a combined effort. Everybody supported. 808 Fight Factory, Ron June, all the animals over there. It wasn't just me. It was a bunch of people that deserve this belt. And what motivated me the most was to bring this back to Hawaii. So now it's it. Now it's back in Hawaii. When it goes away from me, another Hawaiian fighter, local fighter comes up and brings it back here. That's just the way it goes.
Congratulations again. Your new X1 World Champion, Brandon Wolff.